In today's video, I wanted to do a swipe to create a tree design. I'm using house paint for my base coat, so it's a really nice thick paint. And then I have some light blue, dark blue, some silver that I will be swiping. And I just have some pieces of acid-free paper that I like to use as my swiping tool, and some palette knives to help create my tree shape. I don't have anything mixed in with my house paint, but with my colors, I have a Sherwin-Williams Ultra Deep Base C, which is an untinted base paint. And then with the silver, I just have some Australian Floetrol, and that can help create some really pretty cells throughout my piece. So I'm just smoothing some of my white paint out. I did end up leaving a little bit too much in the middle. I wanted there to be enough for swiping out, and it was just a little bit thick and ended up cracking a little bit, but that's just something to work on. So if you find that you're having paint crack while it's drying, you probably have too thick of a coat of paint down. So you could spin out your design to help thin it out. You could tilt it out, you could swipe it out again. There's different techniques that you can do to just help that paint be a little bit thinner while it's drying and not crack so much. But with my paint being so thick, I wasn't really surprised, and it actually gives it a little bit of character. And you could always fill in those cracks with one of the colors that you used in your painting, or embellish your piece and add some gold or some silver in those cracks for a little bit of a different design. But once I had my white down, I just started putting my light blue and then my dark blue down, and I'm just leaving it in the middle, and then I will be swiping out to fill in the rest of my canvas. And once I had my silver down, I just took my pieces of paper and gently rested them right in my paint and just started swiping out to the edges of my wood surface. And right away I could see that I was getting some really nice cells with the silver on top of those blues. I didn't really have a lot of that lighter blue show up, so I think next time I use this color palette I would use a little bit less of the dark blue and try and get more of that light blue to kind of come through. Once I had my swipes done, I let it rest just for a minute to start letting some of those cells form. And then I started using my palette knives to swipe my tree shape. And I was hoping to pick up a lot of that white paint that was underneath, but I wasn't. So I started dipping my palette knife into my leftover white paint and then swiping it over my surface to create my tree design. And I just took my time and kept on adding some more of that white paint and just swiping out my design of the tree. And with each swipe, I just tried to create the shape of the tree that I wanted and all of the branches that I wanted coming out of my tree. I hope you guys liked this video. You can let me know what you think down in the comments below. If there are some other colors that you'd like to see as a background for a piece like this, let me know. But if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I do post 2 videos a week, and you can hit that bell for notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.